Some of you are holding the torch for many, many thousands of us women who are too afraid or too deep in shame to talk about what's really going on behind the scenes, behind the closed doors. I think there is a pandemic of men who are starved of love. Self-love first, and they're looking for filling this void-like space inside of them, outside of themselves, outside of the partnership, outside of the marriage, outside of the home, in these random, meaningless relationships, because it's safe in these meaningless connections, in these meaningless escapades. And you know what I'm talking about if you are a woman who's been dealing with this. And it feels like betrayal to us. And it's not a betrayal to us. They're not trying to betray you. They're actually just trying to hide and enjoy their joy and fill in that need or that void with a little bit of a, I'm going to say a dopamine response, but I don't want to minimize it quite like that. It's really filling unsuccessfully, attempting to fill a void, a lack of self-love, a bit of self-loathing, some sort of disappointment in self, a lack of connection, a feeling of scarcity, scarcity of love, scarcity of affection, scarcity of approval. They're filling a void or attempting to fill a void that wasn't filled before, and this is the pandemic. Why are our men feeling such a void? Why are our men needing to fill it with something outside of our partnership? What are they hiding from themselves? And why are we women suffering in the process? Why are we women taking it as a representation that we aren't keeping our man? We aren't good enough in bed. We aren't good. We aren't beautiful enough. We aren't giving them enough attention. None of that has to be true. And in fact, much of it isn't true. Much of it actually involves such an overextension of ourselves that we, by the time we realize the betrayal or by the time we're just sick and fed up with it, we are so sick with ourselves. We are so sick with ourselves and we are so overstretched that we have nothing left to give. So any reparative efforts are almost meaningless. I don't know if that's too grim to say, but that was certainly my reality. I was trying to take one for the team and save the ship, but I was spent. Anyway, walking with you women, holding this torch, holding this line, speaking your truth. You're carrying me. You're carrying this past former version of myself along with so many others. And I just want you to know what an honor it is to know that you exist, to back you in your courage, to reinforce you in your identity. I see you in your strength, and I really salute you, and I give you so much of my own praise as energy to fuel you and what you're doing. When you hold the line and say no more, you are assisting so many women in holding the line for ourselves. Thank you. Thank you.